welcome to the Withering Horror. This one has quite a few bit of mechanics. It does require a tank swap. So Chissandro and Paul, you guys will have to coordinate on what you guys have, because it does require a few debuffs that you get that you have to keep an eye on. So know where your debuffs are. If you can, make them as big as possible. At least that's what I do with mine. As this one has a couple, or the few mechanics it does have. One is called incubation, where the Withering Horror applies this to the person with aggro, so mainly the tanks. And when they are, basically they, it has a debuff. It lasts 15 seconds, and there's a thing called foul offspring, that when the player reaches 10 stacks, or when the when Incubus debuff expires, that the offspring will spawn. So basically, if that does happen, when you reach to 10 stacks, that the foul offspring comes, DPS, we have to turn and fight that one down first. There will also be a jealous male that spawns. When that happens, the tank who has been tanking the Withering Horror will turn and start tanking the jealous male. As when you reach to 10 stacks, you get what's called a recently implanted. That either if the stacks expire or you reach to 10, then you get a thing that's called recently implanted. The debuff lasts for about 30 seconds, but if you get any incubation stacks on you, it will kill you instantly. So when you switch to the jealous male, you will have to wait that 30 seconds. So in this case, Paul, if you are the first one to tank the Withering Horror, you will also be the first one to get the jealous male. And then Chissandro will take over on the Withering Horror. And
okay, so can I interrupt for a sec here? About these stacks. So I'm tanking the slug, whatever I'm going to call it, and I'm going to get up to 10 stack on me from tanking the slug.
Yes.
Okay, and if I do get 10 stacks on me, something else happens.
Yes, a jealous male will appear, and you'll want to take over the jealous male. So you'll want to take over by aggroing the jealous male, because once the debuff expires, you'll get the recently implanted, which it will last 30 seconds, and if you go tank the Withering Horror and he applies the incubation on you, you will instantly die.
Okay, so you lose that new... Okay, sorry, so you have 10 stacks of something, you lose that when you attack jealous male?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how that worked. And then it gives you another buff that you can't attack the slug for 30 seconds.
Correct.
Gotcha.
So you have to keep an eye on your debuffs, and making sure that you don't attack when you have that debuff on you.
Okay.
So when the jealous male comes out, DPS, we focus on the jealous male. If the offspring is out, we focus on that first, then the jealous male, and then the Withering Horror. There will also be a cleansable debuff that happens every so often. It's called a corrosive slime. Basically, it is cleansable. However, when you do cleanse it, it will leave a pool of yellow AoE on the ground for 60 seconds, and any player who enters it will take damage. So if you have this debuff, as we've got 1, 2, 3 of us that can cleanse ourselves, and then the healers can cleanse. Healers, you'll want to call out for this one. If you get this debuff and you hear your name call out, either head right over to the edge here or head over to the far edge over there. So that way, when it is cleanse, if you cleanse yourself, you can say, hey, I've got it. Or if you need to cleanse, just say, I'm in position, I need to cleanse. Then the healers will cleanse you. Make sure you call out your name.
Do tanks get it?
It's a random player, so it could be a tank as well.
Okay.
So just keep an eye on that.
If we get it as a tank, we're not running with the mob, though, are we?
Well, the mob he burrows and comes back up in certain locations.
Okay, so we're gonna.
But either way, just get it out of the way, because as you can see, there are these 3 flowers that are right here, here, and here. And what happens when one of these will have a red pool around them, and will need 8 DPS, probably me, Mir'shupur, and Braca. What's going to happen is we are going to go into that red AoE, and we are going to stand there because it's a calming pheromone. And what's going to happen is standing in there will attract all the extra ads that come up. And when that happens, they basically will come to you. You just DPS them down. Once they are all clear, then you may leave the spot. If you're unsure, feel free to stay in that spot until you're 100% sure that that all the ads are clear. Because if you leave the spot, you cannot go back in for the rest of the fight, meaning that another DPS has to go back in, because if there are still ads up, they kind of start spreading everywhere, and we don't want that. So I will go in the first spot, and then we'll have Mir'shupur go in the second, and then we'll have Braca go in the third, as we have, out of the 4 DPS, us 3 have the biggest AoEs, and the quickest as well. Sorry, Aaliyah, but but we all know that operatives don't have good. You shrug. So we keep doing that, and it's basically a rinse and repeat. At 13%, when the Withering Horror gets to there's going to be an endless wave. Every 5 seconds, a twisted spawn is going to show up. We ignore them. Just pop your raid buffs. So we'll save raid buffs for that for the burn phase, and just hit as hard as you can the Withering Horror. As if any twisted spawn, because every 5 seconds they, as long as Withering Horror is up, twisted spawn will be up and can easily wipe us. So we want that. They will die when the boss is defeated. Any questions at all? Anything I need to go over?
I think I got it.
Alright. I'll do a ready check. And like in everything, it's a lot to explain. So we'll just wait until, we'll call things out as they are needed. DPS, preferably me and Aaliyah especially, hold off a few seconds, because if we pull aggro in this opener from the tank and we get that incubation debuff, it could be bad if we get it again. So just hold off for a few seconds. Alright, I'm going to do the pull, and so on the pull, tanks jump in.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast him!
Alright, I'm going in.
I don't see any debuffs. Oh, there we go.
Stand by me instead. Oh, maybe not.
Am I not supposed to be having him first?
Taunted. I haven't taunted him.
I'm recently implanted. Where is the...
Yeah, so you don't want to get him back.
Where's the jealous male? Ooh.
Jealous Male is up. Jealous Male is the saber. I'm on the red spot. Alright, Foul Offspring are up, so take care of them first.
I still have 18 seconds on mine.
Yeah. Alright, Mir'shupur, you have the debuff, so run away. Or run away from the group. And then hit your cleanse. Alright, it looks like I didn't get that debuff for the red plant because I think Checkmate got it first. So keep an eye
Alright.
on...
5 stacks and counting.
Checkmate has debuff.
Checkmate, just get away from the group. And then cleanse yourself. Alright, get ready for raid buffs. Activate now.
I'm taking the jealous male.
Yes.
Okay, I'm grabbing the boss.
DPS focus on the Withering Horror. Alright, let's take care of that jealous male first. And look at us go. Congratulations. Red guards. This one's a fun one. This one also needs the most communication, as well as the tank swap. So we have gun, saber, and we'll do shield. So the kill order is gun, saber, shield. If you have done this in story mode, then you've pretty much have done it in hard mode, minus a few of the mechanics. So same thing, we focus on Herald, the gun, until, basically until Syphus shields Herald, then we focus on Syphus, enough damage to interrupt his channel. We interrupt it, and then go back to Herald. That's relatively the same thing. He does have a new trick called the Lightning Field, which basically has a blast that damages people. So you want to kind of spread out for that one. But that's nothing too special. With our DPS, we will probably DPS down quite quickly. It's only 3.8 million health. So we should be pretty good on that. Next we go to Syphus, and same thing as before with Doom. He'll basically place Doom on somebody, and instead, or you have to walk through the 3 puddles instead of 2 before your Doom is expired. Otherwise, you will die. Mercs, Sorks, and well, Jugs could, but we don't have a Jug. Can cheese it if you time it just right with your safeguards or my bubble. So there is that, but mostly if you see a green mist, just stay out of the way because you don't want to take a Doom Puddle from somebody. He will also have a... he will leap to a random person, and he'll do a force leap and then choke them. So we want to initiate, or we basically want to interrupt that as best we can. So call it out if you're being choked. Then when we get to the last boss, which is Kelsera, same thing as before. If he latches onto you, just run away fast you can. There will also be what's called a force leech. This is mainly on the tanks. This is where you have to
Not heal or something, right?
yes. So if you have force leech, call it out, so the healers can not heal you. Because any heals that you get damages you and could potentially kill you. So
Isn't there like a long line attached to you though?
that's a different thing. Force
Okay.
leech it mainly is on the tank. In the process, whoever so between the tanks, one of you will tank Kelsera.
What do you want to do?
That's up to you. You're lead. I'll just do the other ones, whatever that is.
Well, I've never tanked this at all. If you've, should I just jump on the gun and then?
I've tanked it a few times, so it's up to you how you want to experience it.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing the hardest part, but I need a summary because when I don't,
Yeah.
I need it summed up.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, whoever's going to tank Kelsera first, which is the shield, once you get to 10 stacks, you will call it out, and then you will do a tank swap to get those 10 stacks off. As basically the stacks accumulate over time, and you get more damage against you. In story mode, it's easy to heal it, but for veteran mode, it is harder.
Okay.
Can assassins cheese it?
We don't have an assassin with us.
I know, but I might as well just level up an assassin now.
Yeah, they can, I think. Or sorry, every 5 stacks, the guide's saying, so...
So we want to swap after 5 stacks.
Correct.
And then what do I do during those 5 stacks after I swap? Where do I go?
You go to, you basically go to Syphis, the Saber.
Okay.
So DPS, all 4 of us are going to be on gun, while the tanks are on Kelsea and Syphis. And then at 5 stacks, you basically just switch. So
nobody's tanking the gun?
No. No, he stands there. He stands there and just zaps people. But with our DPS, we'll probably be a lot quicker than him. So another option to do for your tank swap is to focus target the one you're not tanking. So if Paul, if you're gonna tank Kelsera first, then you would focus target Syphis.
Done.
And then all you have to do is when you're switching, just hit Alt F.
Yep.
And it will switch your target to your new focus target.
Yep.
And then you just quick switch like that, and then hit your taunts, and away you go. There's also in the phase with Kelsera, when right about here, there's going to be a group of ads that show up. The middle one has to be down first, as it has a channeled ability that does Mass Affliction, which it is not cleansable at all. So it needs to go down, or healers are going to have a hard time keeping everybody up. So when you hear the call out for the ads, and they're always going to show up there, just immediately turn and start DPSing them all down. mainly focus on the one that has Mass Affliction. They only have like 7,000 health, so shouldn't be too difficult. Any questions at all? We still have the phase with the connection that if you get targeted or death mark, then run. I'll put my, if I remember to use my phase walk.
So it's basically, there's going to be no announcement. Basically, I just call it out.
Yeah, there will be an announcement when you get a force leech.
No, I mean the 5 stacks.
Well, the debuff will show on, but yeah, when you're at 5 stacks, say, "Hey, I'm at 5 stacks," and then
I'll single target kill Sara, and then you go to Syphus.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then basically, Chiss, you'll say.
One thing I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I do remember this from Isaiah's explanation. When he does that, I'm going to call it lightning storm. Basically, that all 3 will go back there, and when Harold, the metal gun, does the lightning storm, the debuff that shield does will go away.
Okay. So that's something to think about.
Okay.
Do we want to give this a try? Does anybody need any more clarification at all?
No, I've done it a few times on story mode. Obviously, I've never tanked it, but
But you understand the fight, so.
yeah.
All right. I'll do a ready check, and if everyone's ready, I will initiate the poll, and then when the poll it says go, then we will go. All right. So on the poll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast them!
All right. Switch to.
Switch? I've only got 2 stacks. 3.
Sorry. No, I was thinking switch to Harold, but he hasn't channeled yet.
Okay, I got 4 stacks. Okay, 5 stacks switching.
Alright, switch to Syphus DPS to interrupt.
Okay, yeah, okay, now they're gone. So, do I stay on my guy or
Yep.
what?
Yep, stay. Chiss will. Alright, watch your feet. Syriax, watch your feet. There we go. Okay, we're on Syphus now.
I'm at 5.
Alright,
Okay.
switch. Alright, Mir'shupur, walk through 3 of those puddles. Until you get Doom off you. Okay, you got Doom off you. Good job. Good job on those interrupts for the choke. Alright, Baraka, you've been doomed.
I got 5 stacks.
Alright, we are almost. Okay. Focus on.
Where
Kill
the
Sarah.
hell?
Thanks, click off my shield, my bubble.
Chiss has got it.
Yep, so you take over as tank. Yes, click off the shield. Alright, ads are coming. Focus on the Legionnaire.
Healed, tanked. Thank you, thank you.
Why is she not on me? I can't taunt. It's on cooldown.
Well, yeah, it's,
Just keep walking.
just keep walking away.
Okay, I got her back. Oh, it's on me?
So, Chiss, take over.
Walk away, walk away.
Okay, Legionnaires, take out them.
Oh, I gotta run through 3 of these?
Nope.
Oh.
No, we're done that phase. Okay, Syriax, run. %. We almost got it. Okay, Legionnaires.
Force leech. Stop healing, stop healing, stop healing.
Oh, sorry.
Bruce.
Okay, checkmate. Keep an eye, or run.
Didn't mean to taunt off you, sorry, bud.
Yeah, I just noticed it too late.
That's okay. We'll res you up.
Just at the end, too.
Yeah. Almost had it. The colors. Here we go. So I posted the colors. I'll change.
Go ahead and grab them.
Yep.
Oh, Paul, got middle. Oh, okay, I see my name twice.
No, I haven't completed it yet, so.
Okay. No, I just freaked out a little bit because I thought I grabbed the wrong color. But...
No. It's just for positioning wise, so it's easier to.
Who should I be guarding?
Who's ever pulling the highest threat.
You or
Me,
Mir'shupur?
Aaliyah, it bounces all over the place, so.
Braca. But you're with me, so I'll do you.
Alright.
That's how good. That's how good of a tank I am. I forgot to guard any.
It happens. Alright, so how I have it set is that the left side of the columns, so Paul, Chissandro, Checkmate, and Syriax, you guys will be in the middle section, where the middle color is. And then the right side, so me, Aaliyah, Braca, and Mir'shupur, we will be channeling our respective colors. The one thing about this phase, and this is the important phase, is on the north and on the south side, there's going to be floating orbs. They're going to be colored, and they start off as yellow enemies, so you have to manually click on them. Only the person whose color it says can grab them. So the first section, there will be blue orbs. So only me and Paul will get it. To make things a little bit easier, the left side, so our tanks and our healers, you will grab the orb that comes from the north side, and the DPS will grab the orb that comes from the south side. So that way we don't accidentally grab the wrong orbs for each other. So in that phase, DPS watch your AoEs, as they don't take a lot to kill, and if a different color, correct, yes. So if you look on the map, north is to our left, south is to our right. If a different color, so say for if a purple grabs the blue, then it disappears, and therefore whoever didn't get the shield will not be able to participate in the second phase, which this is where it's the important part. So we complete it as normal. The phase starts once we start channeling. So blue phase, which is you and me, Paul. Once you're in the middle and I start channeling, that's when the phase sets. So if everyone can focus target the master controller, and if your focus target has the cast, you'll be able to see how long of a cast we have. The blue phase is going to be 70 seconds long, whereas purple phase starts right as soon as we kill the data cores. Same thing as story, but it's only going to be 65 seconds. And then 55 seconds for yellow phase or orange phase, and 50 seconds for yellow phase. Correct. If the middle section, so if the middle team wants to attack your orb, but not necessarily kill it, and then go to the middle, you can do that and let the orb come to you, and then you can kill it instead of trying to find it. So you can also do that. DPS, when you're not channeling, you're basically on the orb or the Datacrons killing. And if we fail a phase, there will be a rectifier, which will come out, and that one has to be down right away. We have to stop whatever we're doing and go for that. Wait, I think purple phase... I think purple phase is the third phase.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because if you look at the thing, it goes blue, orange, purple, yellow.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Let me look.
No, that's right.
Yeah, looking at the thing out here, it says it's orange is second.
Okay, so here we'll just switch you guys there.
So what am I doing as tank?
So as a tank, your main job is to grab any ads, because when whoever is channeling, the ads will try to interrupt the channeler, and so you'll want to just pull aggro off them, and your job is to just collect any ads in the middle.
Like we don't touch the master controller.
No, he's immune. Master controller just kind of sits there.
I can't. Sorry, it's been a while.
No, that's okay. Rather you ask the questions if you're unsure than to just kind of wing it. So basically, there's recognizers, regulators, and rectifiers that come out. So recognizers come on the first and third phase. The regulators come on the second and fourth phase, which they try to interrupt. And then the rectifier, if we did not destroy the Datacrons in time, then it would we would have to kill it. Some groups wait on the purple phase in terms of we let it fail, the rectifier comes out, just to kind of clean up any ads that need to be cleaned up. We let it fail and then kill the rectifier that comes out and then channel, because that might help with ads. So we can try that, but I think with our DPS will be good enough for that. So DPS, keep in mind that yes, while we have to kill the data cores, we also have to help in killing killing all the different ads. So once we get all 8 of the data cores, the middle person comes up, and that's Operator 9. Basically, same thing as the operator. In story mode, we just tank and spank. When he puts his shield up, we have 8 seconds to get your color and just run around, making sure that you get your color before you die, or otherwise it's a big damage that goes out and can raid wipe the entire group. The other thing, and it's called protocol deletion, and this is where communication for comms has to be cleared for this section, as a color and a name will come out. The person who has the name will join in the middle, and the person and the color, yes, so basically you call the color and you call the name out, and the color, one of the colors, so if in case of Syriax where it says blue Aaliyah, then Paul, you would go into the middle, and Aaliyah would go into the middle, and you would have to basically crunch right next to each other. If you're not even a little bit close, like if you're off by a couple of meters, you're both dead. Because what the shield is doing, and this is the orbs that we get, is it's protecting the player from getting deleted. You're basically shielding them. So you want to just hug together really tight and protect the shield. You have about 5 or 6 seconds to do it. Alright, so name person.
Okay, so in the beginning of the fight, I'm going to go north. What am I doing? Like, am I grabbing one of those robots?
No, so what you're doing is you're grabbing an orb. It's going to be this floating orb.
Yeah, I remember that part, but that we're not killing anything?
Yeah, we are.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what... Okay.
So these two ads, so here's how our first section is going to go. Is that we'll kill these ads. There'll be the orbs that will be floating.
I grab my blue orb.
Yep, you grab your blue orb. I grab my orb. We kill these ads, and then you go to the middle and I channel.
Okay.
You will attract any ads that come out, because you can still fight while I had to sit there and channel.
Okay.
Call out when you're channeling, so I can say, "Kate, channeling now." If you get interrupted, if the shields go up, somebody say, "Oh, shields are up." Then I'll say, "Kate, re-channeling." And just communication like that. Then when the second phase, we'll always, for the shield wise, we'll do for colors, when we're calling out a color and a name, we will do left side first. So tank and healers do yours first. When you used your shield, just say use mine. So that way, if a color gets called out again, if that same color, then we can go to.
Yep.
You know, so if blue gets called twice and you use yours, Paul, then I would go in the middle and say, "Okay, use mine."
Okay.
So, and let's pray that a third blue doesn't come up. So yeah, communication is key on this one, because it can be chaotic if you can't remember.
I'm going to take a quick bio before we start.
Okay. I will. There we go. I changed the color in the raid to match, or the raid notes to match our thing. Can I hit the skip on this? Yeah. Anyone else need a clarification on something?
Hey guys, I gotta make a quick phone call. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that, guys.
No, it's okay. Alright, I'll do a ready check. And then on the pull, we will go.
So I'm just running to the north and grabbing a blue orb.
Yes.
And then running to the middle.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, go. Alright, I am getting my orb.
Okay, I got mine.
Okay,
I'm in
got
the
my
middle.
orb. You go in the middle. I am going to start channeling now.
Do I just stay here?
Yep. Take care of any, taunt the ads that come out. So there's 2 ads to the south. We have 45 seconds. Alright, orange phase, you guys are up. DPS, watch your... So you get out of the middle, Paul, and you're just basically taking out any ads that show up.
Okay.
Orange sphere's got to be killed.
There's an orange sphere to the north.
Yep, Paul.
Checkmate.
Checkmate's on it. Okay, you both got your sphere. Okay, we'll need it rechanneled. And got it just in time. Okay, purple's next.
Yep. There's one. I see 2. There we go. Good. I'm inside.
Alright, take out the cores. 30 seconds left. Alright, we are making good time. Okay, yellow. Alright, everyone got their orbs. Good job. Alright, so I'll head to the other one. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Alright. Now we're at this phase. Let's get rid of that regulator first.
Please get him off me.
Alright. Let's call out colors that we see.
Purple's gone.
Okay, there's a
Blue, I
couple
got my
more.
blue.
Okay, got blue. Good job. Okay, purple and Braca, go in the middle. Good job.
Oh, I didn't get my blue. Where is it?
Got it. Basically just run around in a circle.
Gabbie and yellow.
Mir'shupur going in.
Okay, good. We got it. There are ads. Let's take out some of the ads as well. Okay, colors.
Purple's done.
Blue.
Orange. We need orange.
There's an orange here. Good job.
Rhea and orange.
Got it.
Purple's done.
Blue's done.
Good job.
Braelmate and purple.
Okay, Aaliyah, there you go. At 20%, hit your raid buffs. Okay, colors. Blue's done. We have yellow, we have an orange here. Oh, good.
Get off that, man.
Raid buffs.
Chiss and orange.
Oh!
And congratulations, one shot. Let's get Chiss up before we, Baraka, I think you and I will probably be the best for it. So unlike story mode Kephis, where the first 50% is basically don't fall asleep, this one has a little bit more juice to it. And mainly is the fact that there will be 2 orbs that spawn right around here and right around here. Baraka, you will take the right side of the right side, and I will take the left side. When that orb spawns, you immediately turn to it and attack it. Because what happens is whichever person it attracts to has to be the one to kill it. Nobody else can. So if it gets aggro to a healer, then the healer is basically done for. So it is imperative that we get it right away. That's going to be our main focus. Kephis for the first 50%, other than that, is relatively the same. Nothing really new. And then once 50% happens, he launches up in the air. And then, you know, just avoid him like normal. Yeah, but if you're having to focus on healing yourself, because it still does a lot of damage, it's just easier for a DPS to pick it up. So, relatively the same thing in story mode is the nanites. If you have the nanites, you channel the tower and then end the channel when you bring Kephis there. He'll also have.
Sorry, where do I bring him?
It's the same thing in story. So, you just bring him to one of the towers.
Okay.
And then we'll drop it on him. That's pretty much it. If he targets you, just run to behind the tower, because he'll have this energy orb above him, and he'll target a player. Basically, just run behind the tower, as he will try and charge. So, then the nanites, yes, it's a debuff that gives you the ability to actually channel the tower. So if you have the nanites, you're the one that can channel the tower. And then to destroy the tower, you just have to end the channel, either hit exit or just move. And that's only do that when Catfish is there. It will knock him down. We DPS as normal. And then at burn phase, he'll do that 11%. It's same thing as before. And he'll shoot missiles and stuff. And you just have to burn him down. Any questions at all?
Where do I tank him? Anywhere?
Yeah, for the most part. You just want to make sure that for the first 50%, there's not much you're doing.
Okay.
But it's the rest of it that you're taking them to the towers.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. So he'll attach himself to a pillar. And then,
With what, like a beam or something?
yeah, something like that. So, I'll do a ready
Good
check.
to go.
I will get rid of these raid notes, so we are not needed anymore. Alright, so on the pull, begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Blast him!
Alright, orbs are coming.
So what am I supposed to be doing here?
Try to kite him towards the tower. There we go.
I can't get him.
So if he's targeting you, go towards the tower he's attached.
Like,
Hey.
yeah, he's dropping aggro off me.
There we go. Okay, Braelmate, go to that tower and go behind it. The one he's attached to.
And I'm dead.
Why can't I get aggro on him?
I am not too sure.
Like, I can't taunt him at all.
Okay, Syriax, he's...
Any idea?
If you have that charge, just run through the... Oh.
So take him to this tower? Ugh.
Take him to the one he's attached to.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I can't get him.
Alright, he's at 50%. So watch out for the middle. Get away from the red. so I have the nanites. Alright, bring him to that one tower. That's up. On the right side. Bring him here. And there we go. DPS him down.
That's on Chiss.
So let's go to the tower on the other side. Or, yep, the corner tower. That one's closer.
Oh.
Guess we'll do that.
Pulling.
Okay, pull him in.
And
Okay, interrupt. There we go. Alright, get ready for burn phase. Raid buffs.
Okay, that was really weird. I have no idea
first
why I
phase.
couldn't.
It's the same as story mode, except we're gonna have to be in groups of 2. So the left frame, so Paul, Mir'shupur, me, and Syriax, we will be on the left side. Mir'shupur, you and I will be behind the tentacle. Paul, you will be in front, making sure that you taunt it. And then same with the other side, Chiss, Baraka, and Aaliyah.
I know.
So, yes. So, DPS, you'll be in melee range. Healers will be outside, making sure that the spit goes to them and kiting the spit. We want to make sure that we kill the tentacles roughly at the same time. So, call out your percentages so we can keep track of that. There will also be a little orb that attracts one person. As soon as that happens, all DPS turn the orb. There's also going to be the larvae that come in the back. All DPS, they basically will go towards the tanks. So DPS, when they come up, turn and DPS them down, and then go back to the tentacle. If we kill the tentacles at the same time, then the phase of the little birthing larvae come from the beginning, or from the front. And same as story mode, just avoid them as much as you can. They hurt a lot. Yeah, they hurt a lot, so be careful with how you get close to them and everything. Don't attack them. Just basically come back to as far as you can and then avoid them. And then we repeat the process 3 times. On the 3rd time, after we kill the tentacles, we'll get set up into phase 2. Phase 2 is the running of the platforms. The first set of phases will have 2 tentacles on the 2 close platforms. We will again split up the group. Mir'shupur and me on the left side with Aaliyah and Baraka on the right side. You will DPS your tentacles. Same as story mode, you have to be on the platform in order for you to do any damage, to attack the tentacle. And what will happen is when the slam happens, you have to get off the platform completely. If you are on the platform when the slam comes in, then you will die instantly. So if you're unsure when you first approach the platform if the tentacle is going to slam or not, just wait a second, target the tentacle, see if the channel ability is up. If it isn't, go ahead. If it is, just wait until the slam is complete. Mostly when it raises up. Yeah. So just keep an eye on that. If the tentacle is up and not on the platform, just keep an eye on. Just make sure you don't rush in.
What am I doing as a tank?
As a tank, I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
So if you look at the picture that I posted in our Prog One, you'll see all the different platforms.
Yep.
So DPS, we juggle between the 2. platform 11, 12, and 13. That's for phase 1 and 3. Phase 2 is the back part. Tanks, so Paul, you will go to platform 1 and 10.
Okay.
What you will take, you will basically taunt whenever off cooldown. He will do 2 abilities. He will do a scream, and then he will do also a spit. When he does the scream and then he does the spit, you'll want to jump from platform 10 to platform 1.
Okay.
Because when he spits, he will spit the whole platform. So you want to get out of that because it will do damage. So DPS, keep in mind about which platform you're going to, because if you go to the same, being on the same platform as the tank is not a good thing. And then Aaliyah will have the deal with the anomalies when they show up.
So I'm tanking like the big guy, not the tentacles. I'm sorry.
So this is for phase 2. So the tentacles are phase 1. When we do the tentacles 3 times, so you always do the right tentacle, or the left tentacle, sorry. And then once we've killed the tentacle 3 times, then we get popped up to phase 2, which is that platform.
Okay.
And then you taunt the big guy.
Okay. Okay. From either 1 or 10? Like, why does it say both platforms?
So what happens is there's going to be a scream that comes out, and then he's going to spit on the platform. You don't want to be on that platform when he spits.
Yeah.
So you see the scream, and then you see the spit. You then jump to the platform 1 and stay there until he does the scream and spit again, and then jump to platform 2, or back to platform 10.
Okay.
So that is your job. When both tentacles are down, hyper gates will show up, and everybody has to get on the hyper gates and kill them all. So if you see somebody already attacking a hyper gate, just move on to the next platform. There will be beams that will show. After 30 seconds, if a hyper gate is still up, they start doing raid-wide damage. So you don't want to. You want to make sure that in the 30 seconds we kill the hyper gates. And same thing as everything in this phase, you have to be on the platform in order to do damage. No range allowed. It's always going to be melee. So think of it that way. If you're on a platform, if you're on a platform and you're damaging you're attacking something that's not on the same platform, make sure you get to it. Otherwise, you're not going to do any damage. Once the hyper gates are done, we go to phase 2, where the tentacles now go to the back part. DPS, we do the same thing. We just jump to the middle, jump back in between slams. Tanks, you go to your spots and do the same thing. Making sure that spit is not is going to the platforms you are on, and then move to the next platform. And then same with the anomalies, Aaliyah will get a hold of those. Then phase 3, same thing. After phase 3, he will go into a rage, and basically everybody gets on their own platform and DPSs them down, or DPSs him. And then that will be it. The anomalies will respawn at 75% and 50%. So keep an eye on the price for that, or keep an eye on those for when they call out. Healers, if you see them, you can also say anomalies are up, and then we'll go from there. If one tentacle is lower than the other in terms of DPS, then one of us DPS can just, when we are jumping platform to the next or to avoid the slam, we can just go to the next one. So, healers, you have unlimited range except for your AoE abilities. So, checkmate, your roaming mend will not work unless your first target is within range. Then the roaming mend will bounce. So if you hit Resurgence, then roaming mend, you can bounce it that way.
A couple things you forgot to mention.
Okay, yeah.
With the scream, you've got to get off the platform and head to the backside of home to cleanse it.
Okay. So that's referring to tank. So when you get scream, basically just jump off the edge. So the portals that jump to all the different platforms, just jump away from it. Or yeah, the scream is a tank swap. So if Paul gets the scream, then Chiss, you will take over and do the same thing.
All right.
Now there was
nervous
something
about
else.
this one, but
Oh yeah, watch your AoEs. DPS.
so you
Watch-
jump off, like go to the ground, or
Yeah, so when you're on a platform, if you if you basically walk off the edge where a portal is, you'll get ported to the next platform that it's targeted. But if you jump off the side of a platform that doesn't have the portal, you just drop off and you get ported back up to home where we started.
okay.
So
Okay.
that's what you have to do to cleanse the scream, and then you would just run back to the same spot.
Okay.
Also, yeah, watch your AoEs because they do count towards hitting the boss too. DPS.
Okay. I'll try.
'Cause that was part of the problem we were having in the 16-man was we were having the boss was getting hit at the same time.
Yeah, that's why taunting off cooldown. And slam as well, so. But I believe in us. I believe we can do it. We've done successful in everything else. Do we want to give this a try, or are people still unsure of what their role is?
I think the best way to do it is to try it and see. So right off the bat, though, we fight tentacles down on the ground, right?
Correct, yes.
And is there only two, one for each tank?
Yes.
Okay.
So the first tentacle will pop up right around here. Second tentacle will pop up right around here. And then third tentacle somewhere like that. So they relatively spawn in that section.
No, it goes one front, one over by the rock, and then one back in front.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, they're all right. Are they all right around here?
Correct.
And then there's the same thing on the other side?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
And we don't want to hit TFB.
no. No, he basically will stay there the entire time. He will spit, but that's where the DPS, if they're within melee range of the tentacle, only the healer will be on the outside kiting the spit.
Well, my flame sweep's only 5 meters. It won't hit him, right?
No. No, so basically you're pointing the tentacle towards the side.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, second phase is
Okay.
is where the AoE matters. First that don't.
So I'll do a ready check and then do the
How do we start it?
on the pull.
But how do we pull?
We just shoot it.
Just
Five,
do a basic
4,
attack on
3,
him.
2, 1.
Blast him!
Alright.
Sniper, get in rank, get in melee.
Yes, get behind the tentacle. Sorry. We're at 54%.
We're at 50. Oh, yeah.
37 on ours.
Alright.
I got an orb, and I'm going to go up if somebody don't take care of it.
Unstable larva's gone.
Okay, take care of those larvae, DPS. Okay, we're at 20% left side.
We're at 6.
Okay, we're at 9.
We're done.
Alright. We were at 3. Okay, back to the pool. Oh, Paul, watch out. Okay, head to...
Fuck. Oh.
Alright, anomaly is out. Take care of the hypergate beacon.
We're at 41.
We're at 53.
Unstable larva out.
Alright, DPS focus on the larva.
We're at 26.
36.
Alright, right side hold off for a second. We're at 27.
18.
Okay, 17. Okay, DPS
14.
down. 10. 4.
1.
Done. Alright, back to the wall. Take out those unstable larvae first. Okay, watch out for the... Alright, on the tentacles. Keep an eye for that beacon. We're at 53. Get beacons out. Focus on. Good job. Okay, larva's out.
Left side, get on larva.
We're at 26%.
16.
16.
10.
7. Done.
1.
Okay, take care of that unstable larva. Alright, now the next phase. Okay, left side, head to the left side. Alright, just wait. Don't go into platform yet. Now go.
Oh,
I was talking to DPS, sorry.
okay, I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Anomalies have been created. Okay, slam, get off the platform. Back on the platform.
I don't know if I'm on the right one or not.
You're gonna be on the left side. So,
Yeah.
where the tentacles are, you'll want to be behind it. Get off the platform. Back on the platform.
Crap.
Oh, he killed me one midair.
Alright, we'll help DPS this down. Off the platform.
I can't reach him. I don't think I'm in the right spot, guys.
You can. All my abilities are reaching him.
Alright, take care of those hyper gates.
I'm dead.
I've got a hyper gate on here.
Yep,
Kill it.
kill it. Go to a platform and just kill the hyper gate. Alright. Okay, we have a couple back there.
Where am I supposed to go? Stay as a tank?
You need to kill the hypergate.
Okay, there was one.
There's a hyper gate on home base.
Got it.
Heal, checkmate if you have heal.
Okay.
Self-heal yourself if you can.
Or that.
Alright.
Yeah, Valia, you can get me up.
I need a heal.
Alright, Korean anomalies are coming out. Okay, get off platform.
That's probably going to be a while.
Alright, anomalies are being created.
He's screaming.
Yeah, that's a white.
Normally, I'm more normally at home plate, but I had to jump off because we were getting spit, and so
Yeah.
I jumped off, and that's
Yeah,
when
and then-
Syriax died.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's another reason to make sure that you're getting the taunts, their tanks. So that way healers don't get the spit. But the first phase was excellent. We did really well. So yeah, I'd give this another go. I'll do a ready check, and then we'll do one more pull, and then call it for the night. Alright, on the pull, just do a basic attack.
5, 4, 2, 1.
Blast him!
Alright, DPS, make sure you get a melee range. Alright, we're at 42%.
Anomaly
Hyper game
is out.
Good job. Okay, we're at 24%. Larva's out. Focus on the larva. Okay, we're at 14% left side. 10. Okay, good job. Back to the river. And avoid. Okay. All right. Alright, we're at 50% on left side.
Beacon's out.
Okay, focus on beacon. Good job, DPS. 30% left side.
Larva's out.
Okay, focus on the larva. Alright, 15%. Okay, back to the river. Make sure you stay out of spit as well. Alright, on to the tentacles. Good thing my threat dump bit, I am using it. So sorry, Paul, for pulling aggro off you.
No, it's okay.
Hypergate's down.
Hypergate's up. Good job. 33% for left side. Larva's up. Focus on that. Okay, good. 22% for ours. There we go. Alright, good job. Let's go. Let's kick this phase. Alright, just wait. Okay, now go. Okay, anomalies are up. Off the platform.
Oh,
you're targeting.
spit.
Yep.
Okay, you take him. Chess.
Yep.
Okay, off the platform.
Oops.
Good job. 10% left. Okay. Off that platform. Nope. Oh, you, Alright, let's... Okay, anomalies got created.
Hypergates.
Take on a hypergate. Alright. Okay, we still have a few. Oh, there's still... okay.
There's two on the right side.
Alright, let's focus on those tentacles. Okay, off the platforms.
Would it fall off?
No, when I say off the platforms, I'm referring to the DPS tentacles. So I'm not sure about the other side. I'm mainly talking about my side. Okay, off the platform. anomalies are being created.
Okay, I grab it, Chiss. I gotta cleanse.
Here to help you, Braca.
Oh, there's spit up there still. I'm cleansing, grab it.
Alright. Take care of the hyper gates.
Oh, what the heck? I'm like floating in the middle of the world here. I'm like stuck. I don't know what the heck. Floating in space, still alive. I don't know what I can do here.
There's one in the back that I'm going to right now.
Okay, all the anomalies are down. Go to your tentacles.
Dude, I'm seriously stuck in space.
Not sure what to be able to tell you. I've never had that happen before.
Stuck it, and then Ilya can get
Okay, off platform.
or that, or so.
Should I stuck it?
I've taunted him.
I'm not sure where you are.
I see him.
Alright.
Need some healing
To try and
here.
pull him, check.
Tank needs heal. Tank needs heal. Never mind.
Cannot see target. Cannot see target. Stock it.
Revive me.
See if we can do a res or a comp or a stealth res. All right, he's in a tantrum. Everyone, get on your own platform and then DPS him.
Syriax
is up. I'm up.
Oof, that was...
That is heavy.
We did it.
Yeah. Don't. I'm dead, but that's fine.
We did it.
That was that was so weird, man. I don't know what happened. I was like floating in space.
Yeah.
You went down.
Don't
Regularity.
forget to get me up before you loot.